In the bantamweight division at UFC 311, you got Rinya Nakamura taking on Muin Gafurov. Nakamura, perfect 9-0. So he's an up-and-comer from Japan. Gafurov, 19-6 from Tajikistan. Both guys stand 5'7". Nakamura, 29, Gafurov, 28. So both guys just enter in the prime window. Same reach at 68 inches. Both guys stand left-handed or southpaw. I like that. Nakamura, 3.5 significant strikes per minute to 3 for Gafurov. Nakamura also has the advantage in the takedown game with more than one takedown per round. Gafurov gets like 2 every 3 rounds, so both guys can go to the ground. Nakamura so far 100% takedown defense, and he's got multiple fights in the UFC, right? He's had two wins in road to UFC by submission and KO in the first round. Then he came in at UFC Fight Night to fight for the road to UFC title, beat Tashiomi Kazama by first round KO. So the guy wasn't out of the first round in all of the road to UFC. Then he gets into the UFC, fights Fernie Garcia, beats him by unanimous decision, four takedowns to none. Then Carlos Vera, 3 takedowns to none. He also dominated on the feet. Both fights went to a decision. Now Gafurov, on the other hand, won his last fight against Kyung Ho Kang by decision. Gave up 3 takedowns to 1, but dominated on the feet 47-12. Before that, he lost several fights against good fighters, though. Said Nurmagomedov, first round submission. John Castaneda, decision. And he lost to Chad and Helliger at Dana White's Contender Series by split decision, despite having 5 takedowns to none. So, he struggled a little bit, but got a win in the last fight. But here's the deal. I mean, Nakamura is a true up-and-comer. He's running through everybody. When he finally got into the UFC, or at least against UFC fighters, he did go to 2 decisions, which he both won. But he's dominating on the ground, right? In the last 2 fights, 7 takedowns to none. So I expect that to continue in this fight. I just don't think Gafurov has enough with those 6 losses, 3 of those coming outside the UFC. So look for Nakamura to get the win here in dominant fashion. I'd love to see him get the first round finish, or at least a finish in this fight. Likely submission coming here at some point, maybe a KO. We'll see. But I think Nakamura finishes this fight to move to 10-0 here, in my opinion. Bantamweight division, UFC 311.